Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Virtual Tai Chi Thursday. This series is brought to you by AARP in Houston. For those of you who are new, my name is Li Fu, Director of Four Dragons Tai Chi. And every Thursday from 9:30 to 10:15, we will be practicing Tai Chi here on the AARP Facebook page. So again, welcome back. And thank you for being here and joining me today to practice Tai Chi. We are going to continue with practices that help boost the immune system. And today we're going to take it even further with our Hunyuan Qigong practice. Hunyuan translates into primordial breathing exercise. And so what we're doing is we're taking in the energy of the creation of the universe, of all of life, and we're inviting that into our bodies, and we're going to take it and store it in our bones. And our bones are our deepest organ, and this is where our bone marrow is made, our red blood cells, our platelets, our white blood cells, and all of these things help to keep us from keeps our blood oxygenated, keeps us from bleeding if there's injury, and also helps to fight off all kinds of infections. And so when we stimulate the bone marrow, we really help to protect ourselves from the external environment. And we're also going to be working on waving hands like clouds in our Qigong practice. And we're going to be breaking that down into multiple parts and putting it all together to refine our Tai Chi practice. So let's go ahead and begin. Finding a space where you can move a couple of steps to the left and to the right, and a couple of steps forward and a couple of steps back. And also remember that you can practice this seated. Just follow along with us and do the best that you can. Also, if you have any injury or illness that you are recovering from right now, please modify the practice and make it even more gentle for you. The most important part of this practice is the deep breathing and the calm relaxation and meditative aspects of Tai Chi and Qigong. So you can practice that seated, standing, moving, or being still. Okay, so let's get started with our warm-up. Taking your feet about hip width distance apart, maybe shoulder width distance apart. If you're seated, just find your sit bones and sit evenly in your chair. Raise up through your spine. And let your arms float out by your side as you inhale. Feel the shoulders drop down through the fingertips and down into the ground. The knees are softly bent. Ankles are relaxed. The crown of the head is lifting up. And we want the chest to be relaxed down towards the abdomen. We're not sinking or dropping the chest. We're still standing tall, but we want the energy, the abdomen to be relaxed. And we want to feel a pulling up through the spine. So working with opposites, that's what Tai Chi is all about, to create optimal health and balance in the body. So let's start with 3 deep breaths, breathing into the abdomen as you inhale your arms up. And exhale. Feel your body relaxing. If you feel like your knees want to open up a little bit more, you can sink down with the practice. As you inhale, you can rise up just a little bit, but we want it to be slow and gentle. Imagine that you're breathing with your whole body, that you're breathing in and going deeper. And let your arms relax down by your side. You can raise your stance, bring your chin down to your chest. And inhale, roll your head to one side. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll to the other side. We want to avoid rolling the head all the way back. We don't want to crimp the back of the neck. We just want to open up the neck and allow the weight of the head to release the muscles. We don't have to add any pressure or strain to the neck. And bring your chin to your chest. Lift your head up, roll the shoulders up and back. Small shoulder rolls. Middle finger touching the outer thigh, making a circle the size of a quarter. Three more circles, rolling back. And now sinking a little bit into your stance to open up the hips and lower back. Inhale the arms up. Rotating the elbows by moving the forearms. And reverse. Back of the hands press up and out. Bring your hands down by your side. Rotate your hands in a circle. Palms are open. And reverse. Good. Palms open. We're going to lift the chest up, opening, strengthening the back body, lifting up and out through the crown, opening up the solar plexus here at the bottom center of the rib cage, and exhale. Open the shoulder blades across the back. Let the arms roll forward, thumbs pointing back and in. Now turn the thumbs out, reaching them back, opening the shoulders, the chest. Exhale, roll forward, undulating the spine. And one more for good measure. Strengthening the back body, opening up the front of the chest. And one more, open up. And this time come back to center. Bring your hands to your hips and start circling the hips around your feet. And here you can even press into all areas of the foot, the four corners of your feet, into the inner, outer heels, inner, outer balls of the feet. Maybe even pressing into the toes to massage the bottom of the feet, as well as opening the hips. And reverse your circle. And come back to center. Bring your feet underneath your hips, hands on the thighs, above the knees, circle. Small, gentle circles with the knee. And reverse. Nice straight spine, open chest. All right, and coming up to center, spread the feet back out. Circling the ankles, bend the knees, shift your weight over your foot. Lift the other heel, pressing the ball of the foot, massaging that area of the foot, which helps to stimulate the kidney and spleen channels in the body. So even though you're moving parts of the body that are seemingly unrelated to organs in the body, these movements do help to improve the health of our internal organs. So reverse the circle of your foot. Our body is very interconnected. So moving your body helps the overall health of your body. And switch sides. Take your weight over that leg. Find the alignment between your heel, your hip, and your shoulder. And rotate the empty leg, loosening up the ankle. And reverse. Good. All right, now we're ready to begin. Let's inhale and exhale. Letting the breath be even. Long, slow, deep inhale. Long, slow, deep exhale. Full exhale. Letting the breath be even. Even breath, even mind, even heartbeat. All right, bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Let's do some exercises for our brain to help us with focus and our cognitive abilities. Just warming up the hands. This can also help with arthritis, any kind of inflammation in the joints in the hands. Open the fingers up and rub the side of the fingers together. And rub the webbing of your fingers. This helps as a lymphatic drainage for the head, which includes the brain. So we're stimulating the flow of chi and blood to the brain here by using our hands. We're also lighting up multiple areas of the brain simultaneously. So our hands are very important to our health. Bring your fingertips together and tap. Bring blood flow to the extremities. You can also think about your toes at this time. Even though you're not tapping your toes, you can just use your mind, your focus, and blood and chi will flow to that area just by thinking about it. So where your mind goes, the energy flows. All right, bring your hands together and open them up like a book and tap the edge of your palms together. Hands lighting up the brain. And now open the hands up palms facing the sky. We're going to work on our fine motor skills, touching the first finger and thumb together and open. Middle finger and thumb touch and open. Ring finger and thumb touch and open. Pinky finger and thumb touch and open. And this might be easier for you, so we'll make it a little bit more challenging. We're going to count the fingers out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to play a game. I'm going to call out a number, and you're going to touch that finger to your thumb. 1, 2, 4, 3. 1, 3, 4, 2. 2, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And shake it out. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Open and close your hands. And take your fingers out nice and wide. Stretch your fingertips down towards the ground with your palms wide open. Flexing these flexor muscles here so that we can open our hands when we need to. Very important. If you touch something hot, you need to be able to release and let go. All right, and we're going to take all the fingertips together, touching the fingertips to the thumb, and we're going to curl the fingers in, opening up the wrists, and release down. Fingertips pointing up behind you, and open the hands. Turn your palms up, inhale. Opening up the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder one last time. And release. Good. And shake it out. All right, so now we're ready to begin our Hunyuan Qigong practice. Again, this can be practiced seated or standing. You get to choose, and you can change your mind at any time. All right, so starting with the toes turned out, the knees are going to be softly bent, and we start in what is called a Wuji posture. Wuji means emptiness, or the void, or the potentiality of all of life to exist simultaneously. All right, so we're going to let our arms bow out. Elbows are softly rounded. And imagine that you have a lemon or an orange underneath each armpit. And your hands are just dripping with energy down off the fingertips to the ground. Crown of the head is lifted up. Our hips are relaxed. Our lower back is relaxed. The navel is gently reaching back towards the spine. The chest is sunken and hollow. And we're going to begin by clearing the organs, clearing the body of any turbid or stagnant qi. And so we're going to inhale, turn the palms out, and imagine that you're being pulled by your pinky finger, then your ring finger, then your middle finger, then your pointer finger, and then your thumb. And we're going to keep inhaling as we open our eyes wide. Breathe naturally here. And we're gathering in the qi of the universe, the qi of all of nature. And then we're going to turn the palms to face the front of the crown. Shoulders relaxed down, elbows bent, palms facing the crown. The eyes close halfway. Relax your eyes. Take another deep breath in, and we're inviting that primordial qi, the qi of the universe, to come into your body. And with an exhale, that qi blends with the chi of your body, pushing out anything that is stagnant. Bring your hands out in front of your navel. And we're going to exhale, bring the hands down. We're going to bend down just slightly, releasing all the turbid chi down into the earth, letting it be recycled. Imagining it's like you're washing a dirty rag and you wash it until the water runs clear. Coming back to our Wuji posture. Going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, opening up. Your skin is permeable. You're feeling very open to your environment, open to the universe. Your mind and your body are expansive. Palms face the front of the crown. Invite the primordial chi in. Invite healing light in. On your next exhalation, let that energy move like a wave through your body, going deeper, cleansing deeper into the body, the tissues, the organs. Bring your hands out in front, palms facing the navel. On an exhale, a strong exhale, and with our intention, we flush that stagnant, cloudy chi out. And come up to standing, Wuji stance. One last time, inhale. Feeling that support of the universe. Feel the energy being attracted into your body. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, this time we're washing down through the bones, washing the bone marrow, washing it all clean, removing stagnation. And bring your hands out in front. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Release it all out. Feeling lighter and brighter each time. Come back up to standing. And let's take 3 deep breaths, closing out this section of the practice, clearing the chi. And bringing your hands just below your navel, one hand over the other. Ladies, you'll bring right hand over left for this practice. Gentlemen, you'll bring your left hand over your right. All right, so now we're going to gather chi into the body. Clear, bright chi coming into our Wuji stance. We're going to lean forward. We're going to fill the upper dantian with the bright chi all around us. Guiding it in through the eyes, the forehead, towards the center. And then releasing excess chi down. One hand over the other at the lower dantian. Dantians are these energetic centers, these subtle energy bodies that help our bodies to function. It's like the energy that flows through the electrical circuits in our house. You want that energy to be clear and bright. And one more. And now we're going to bring it directly into the lower dantian. Inhale, gathering up chi. Exhale, depositing it into the lower dantian. This is for the torso. And now this time, we're going to gather up from below, gathering energy from the earth. And we're going to scoop forward and bring the energy up from underneath us, from the feet all the way up. And we're going to bring it to our kidneys. The hands are going to be turned up, thumbs up, palms up at the bottom of the rib cage, like you're hugging or holding your kidneys. And we're just going to hold it here for a few breaths. According to Chinese medicine, our life force energy is held in our kidneys, and it's very important for us to feel healthy and rejuvenated. So we bring a little bit of extra energy here to this area. Bring the hands around to the front, and we're going to scoop up again. Inhale. Bring the energy up from underneath you. And bring it up to the kidneys and the adrenals, helping us to feel more deeply relaxed. And when we feel more relaxed, we feel greater sense at ease with the world, our inner world, and the external world. Bring your hands around to the front one last time. Inhale. Bring it up to the kidneys. And bring your hands around to the front. 3 breaths to close out this section of the practice. Collecting the chi. All right, so here's where this practice becomes the powerhouse. Now we're going to compress the chi into the bones. So inhale your arms up. Imagining you're holding this ball in front of your forehead, and there's also a ball inside your head at the center. And when you inhale, you expand the balls. You feel these balls of energy pressing into the hands, but also pressing on the inside of your skin. As you exhale, we take all of that energy and we let it sink into the bones. Inhale, expand. Letting your skin be permeable again. We're gathering in more chi. Exhale, the chi of the universe is sinking into the bones. And we're also opening and closing the knees. So as the hands expand, we rise up. As we exhale, we bend the knees. This also helps to stimulate the bone marrow. And now bring your hands down in front of your hips. This is for the spine, the ribs, and the pelvis. Inhale, expand the ball inside your pelvis. Feel the chi move through the skin. Exhale, let it sink into the bones. Each time sinking a little bit deeper, settling in the bone marrow, making sure that our body has enough energy to create those cells that protect us from infection, from illness, from germs, and help prevent disease. So this is all about prevention, staying healthy, and even improving our health. So now we're going to take a small step out. We're going to bring our arms down. Imagining this ball underneath the pelvis. This is for the base of the pelvis, the legs, and feet. And we're going to expand that ball. Exhale. Just letting that chi sink into the bones. Raise your stance. Bring your foot in. Hands at the lower dantian. Visualizing the bone marrow as beautiful bright crystals in the body. And let's close out this section of the practice with 3 breaths. Compressing the chi. And now for the last section, we're going to circulate the chi. So here we're going to change our stance into a bow stance. So you're going to take one foot back and at the diagonal, imagining you were standing in a rectangle. One foot's going to be in the upper, let's say the upper left corner. Back leg is going to be in the lower right corner. All right. And our knees are going to be softly bent, both knees. And we're going to be shifting our weight forward and back. And so we're going to be circulating this energy through the major circuit of the body that runs up the back, down the front. All right. And it connects at the mouth, at the lips. And so you can connect this circuit by taking your tongue and pressing it on the roof of your mouth very gently, just letting it rest on the roof of your mouth behind your teeth. And we're going to start by circulating up the back, down the front. So the hands start out in front. Imagine you're gathering in chi, pulling it into your energetic body. Exhaling. Breathing naturally. Hands encouraging the movement and circulation of the chi in the body. One more, and we're going to reverse it. Bringing the hands back. And let's reverse, going from back to front. Imagining it's now circulating up the front, down the back. One more, and then we go back to the beginning. Hands out in front. And taking it back, down and back, up and over. So it's important that the chi stay moving in the body. Very much like water. When water stays stagnant, becomes polluted. When it's flowing, it's clear and crisp. All right, and pausing here for a moment, we're going to switch sides. So step forward. Bring your foot into the upper right corner and your other leg in the lower back left corner. All right, and we're going to do that. Repeat on the other side. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side here so you can see me a little bit better. All right, my weight is in the front, and then I'm going to shift my weight back. Guide the energy up the back, and exhale, let it release down the front. And bringing it back, reversing the flow. Going forward, up the front, letting it flow down the back. You know, one of the beautiful things about Tai Chi and Qigong is that not only do you create peace within you, but you also create a wonderful, peaceful environment wherever it is that you're practicing for others to enjoy as well. All right, and let's reverse, bringing it forward and coming back and down. And coming back to center. Stepping forward with your back leg, bringing your hands to your lower dantian, standing in a comfortable stance. Feeling the opposites of movement and stillness within your body. And let's close out the practice with 3 breaths. Allowing the chi to now flow freely through the entire body. And we're going to continue our practice with waving hands like clouds. Allowing the chi to continue to flow. All right, so just relax your stance. We've been kind of standing still for a while. Allow the bottoms of your feet to relax. They've been carrying our weight for some time now. If you need to sit down, go ahead and feel free to sit down. And I think our time is up for today. We didn't get to go into cloud hands. We will do that next week. And so we're going to go into our cool down and meditation. All right, so bring your hands together, warming up your hands. Bring your hands to your lower back, rubbing up and down. I'm so happy that we got to go through our primordial Qigong practice today, as this is a very powerful practice and help improving and maintaining optimal health. All right, and now bring your hands down. We're going to circle the knees. And then we're going to come up the inner thighs, down to the to the lower back, and then down to the knees. Up the inner thighs, to the lower back, and down. And now this time, if you can go a little bit lower, maybe to the tops of the toes, you can bend your knees. This is a hamstring stretch. Or just moving the chi through the channels in the legs, supporting the legs. Good. And bringing one hand over the other, circling around the navel, making sure that you're rooted and grounded. Relaxing the abdomen. This isn't a mental exercise. This is a physical exercise here. Start to make your circles a little bit bigger, helping to disperse the chi through the internal organs like the intestines, helping to improve digestion, assimilation of food in the body, as well as disposing of waste, elimination. When your hands start to rub over the hips and ribs, we'll reverse the flow, starting with the hips and ribs, big circle, allowing the chi to return back to the center being the navel, slowly making smaller and smaller circles. Until the hands rest back over the navel. Sitting or standing up nice and tall here. We're going to go into our meditation. Leave your hands over your navel. And just breathe into this area from the navel back towards the spine. This area associated with the adrenals and the kidneys. Bringing peace and stillness to this area. Which allows us to live a longer, more fuller life. Just allow yourself to be open to receiving more chi, more energy, more support, more love, more respect, more appreciation. Just imagining it all coming to you. More and more and more of it. more relaxation, more serenity, more calmness. And it is through this calmness, this tranquility, that we can withstand any storm that life brings. Can always maintain our own sense of peace. And allowing this to be our home that we can return to at any time. All we have to do is move our attention inwards and breathe. And that's our class for today. Bring your feet together. Inhale your arms up. Sit or stand up tall. Feeling more relaxed, more rejuvenated. Hands together at the heart. Interlace your hands at your thumbs, making our Tai Chi symbol. Our symbol of peace and tranquility. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And I hope that you will join us again next week. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again next week.
Hi, I'm Rosalinda Martinez with AARP Texas. We hope you enjoyed today's Tai Chi virtual class.
And we're out. Thank you so much.
We'd like to thank Li Fu, director of Four Dragons Institute, Tai Chi for Health and Longevity in Houston, for leading the lesson. And thank you for joining us. Tune in next Thursday at 9:30 a.m. for another lesson. Remember, you can catch this 45-minute weekly class on the AARP Texas Facebook page. You can reserve your spot there too. We've also put prior classes on aarp.org/Texas. This series runs through July 2nd. See you next week.